Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing very well today. In the studio, well, I've got something pretty special. Today we're looking at the Rev Generator 120. Yes, welcome back to the channel, you guys. As mentioned, I'm going to be checking out an absolutely insane amp. This is the Rev Generator 120. Now, I've never played on a Rev amp before. This is going to be my first time, so it should be pretty interesting. Let's go take a closer look. So here it is, you guys. We've got the Generator 120. As you can see, what makes this amp so incredible? Well, it's a 4-channel amp. So you've got channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, and channel 4. Love the fact that the LEDs change depending on which channel you're on. So for me, channel 1 is the deep blue. That's kind of like clean. Green is overdrive. Purple is solo, and 4 is high gain. So yeah, really, really cool stuff for sure. Just a nice touch. Now, again, 4-channel amp, each with its own EQ. So channel 1 here, 3-band EQ plus level, and then channel 2, 3-band EQ plus level, and of course gain. Channel 3, 3-band EQ, level and gain, and channel 4, 3-band EQ, level and gain. Now, before I plug in, I do need to explain a couple more things. Each channel has multiple modes. So if I select channel 1 again, you'll see the wide LED light up, and then I can go back to normal. So we'll definitely check out how that sounds. And of course, you got a bright switch as well. You can click in and test that out. Now, channel 2 is my overdrive channel. There's actually 3 modes here, which is awesome. So, you know, you got your basic mode, and then blue, red, and back to normal. So yeah, 3 different settings on just my drive channel. Gonna be able to get lots of different gain settings there. Same thing with my high gain channel. So channel 3, you've got your normal, blue, and red aggression, and same with channel 4, normal, blue, and red. So each channel has, yeah, at least 3 options. Let's look at some of the other toggle switches. Now, when it comes to channel 3 and channel 4, we've got a bunch of different options. Obviously, we've got our EQ, our level, our gain, all that kind of stuff, but we also have a bright switch, we've got a cut switch, and we've got a fat switch. So depending on what kind of tone you want, you can have all 3 on, you can mix and match, you can just have bright and cut if you want something like really, really aggressive. And then yeah, go ahead, go to red aggression, and you're gonna get something completely different, which is really cool because you've got your normal 3-band EQ, which is very powerful, and then you can also add these ones. So really, really cool stuff. You can have verb in or out as well. There's a knob on the back that sets the amount of verb. And this button is an absolute lifesaver, the gate. So once you come to channel 3 and channel 4 here, usually, we're gonna be dealing with a significant amount of overdrive. So that gate button is an absolute lifesaver. Again, the threshold is on the back. So you can actually set the threshold just with a regular knob on the back. So that's cool. And yeah, if you want your verb, that's great too. Again, 2-note stuff built right into the amp. Amazing stuff. So XLR out to my audio interface, and then you can run this baby super hot. You can get all the tubes just rocking, but then you can use the 2 notes to have it whisper quiet through headphones or through your studio monitors. Awesome. So each one of these 6 can be configured. You can use software to change them, different mics, different cabs, that kind of stuff. That's right there. All right, you guys, it's time to plug into the Rev Generator. I'm going to be using the Sterling Music Man Majesty. So this is kind of like the more affordable version of the Majesty. So let's plug it in and see what this amp sounds like. All right, you guys, let's kick things off on channel number 1. Now, as you guys can see, I've got the mids cut a little bit, the treble up a little bit. I like to run my clean channels like that. The wide switch is off. We'll turn that on and see what it does. But for now, let's see what the basic tone of this guitar is, or the amp is. I'm gonna be using the neck pickup on the guitar. Here we go. Yeah, a really nice warm tone. Let's try that wide switch. And it doesn't matter if I was in the middle position with both pickups or, the bridge. Clean tone sounds great. That's obviously got to be the baseline of an amp. It's got to be able to sound great. clean. So let's just try a chord here. So yeah, it definitely adds a little bit of a volume boost slightly and then a little bit more shimmer to it. So yeah, nice to have that option. Let's go ahead and try channel 2. I'm just going to click that on with the foot switch. You'll see it go green there. I'm going to go to the bridge pickup here and let's just see what that sounds like. Now, as you can see here, I've got the mids like totally cranked. Yeah, bass cut a little bit, treble cut just slightly. Let's try it with the bright switch. Yeah, so that is definitely, yeah, a powerful bright switch. Let's just put it that way. Now what I'm going to do is hit the blue section of the drive. So this is kind of like, yeah, another EQ profile slash boost profile. Let's try that. And then red. Yeah, pretty incredible stuff. Now that was with my gain set, I don't know, 11 o'clock here, something like that. So I didn't touch my gain, I didn't touch my EQ, and just being able to go to blue and red and normal on that overdrive channel gives you so many tones. All right, so now let's head over to channel 3, which is the purple channel. Now, obviously you can set up your channels however you want. I've got a fairly low gain lead tone. So I've got the fat switch there, which thickens things up. I've got the treble down and I've got the gate on. So that's important so that you can have like complete silence when you're not playing, especially if you do crank up that gain or you use like blue or red aggression modes. You can see them kind of cycling through there. I'm just using the foot switch. I'm just going to keep it on normal for now. It's a real thick tone. You'll see the gate button kind of like blink, and then when it's solid, that means the gate is engaged, nothing's getting through, and then when it blinks, it lets signal through. So anyway, yeah, I have this as my lead tone, so let's just kind of play. Again, I'm up in neck pickup here. And if I go to the bridge, so still plenty of treble if you go to that bridge, even though I've got the fat switch on, even though I've got the treble on. And there is a bright switch as well I could engage. I'm not going to because at least for channel 3 here, I do want, yeah, a little bit more of that kind of creamy tone. And I just have a little bit of verb, no delay or anything. Normally for my lead tone, I would have some delay on there, but for, you know, showing off the amp, I don't have that in. But yeah, it's a very, very thick tone. Yeah, really, really cool tone. So let's go over to channel 4, and here is kind of the opposite. Again, you've got your aggression modes. I'll go to the bridge pickup. The gate is on, so otherwise you'd be hearing a little bit of hiss for sure. So yeah, I'm not drop tuned or anything because this guitar does have a trem, but yeah, very aggressive tone. So here are my initial impressions on the Rev Generator 120. Now it's a really interesting amp because if you're a traditionalist, well, you can use it like a traditional amp, and you got 4 channels with independent EQ, which is just the best. It's absolutely the best. Plug it into a cab and rock and roll, mic it up, do all your stuff, take it out. Here for me, I'm looking for something to be like the cornerstone of my studio. So I want something really, really versatile. And this amp is next level for versatility. And you know, I'm going to discover a bunch of stuff as I continue to use it. But yeah, looking for like one amp to be like the cornerstone of your whole studio. So far, this is leaving a very good impression just because of its versatility. This amp also has built-in Bluetooth, so if you're a little more techie and you're used to the torpedo stuff, which is amazing, you can actually, Bluetooth it, get the app, you can move your virtual mics around. Like the sound I was using was just an SM57 with a ribbon mic. That's setting number 1 and it sounds great. But if you're like a tweaker, there's like endless tweaking you can do on the amp as well. So it's kind of like if you want to use it traditional, great. If you want to use it as a hybrid, great. If you want to use it as like a tech platform, great. It can do all that stuff, which is amazing. So, and yeah, that extra channel is awesome. I got a couple 3-channel amps, which are amazing as well, but just to have the versatility of not having to tweak too much and just laying in a great clean tone, overdrive tone, solo tone, and high gain tone without having to do much, like once you have your favorite tones dialed in, pretty incredible. So yeah, so far the versatility is awesome on this amp. Like I said, I'm going to continue to tweak it and hopefully it'll become like the cornerstone amp of my studio. So when I go to demo stuff, I have like all the different gain stages kind of dialed in. And yeah, it's going to be awesome for laying down tracks and demoing stuff. So far so good. Looks like an awesome amp. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I will link to the amp down in the video description below. You can check out full detailed specs there, as well as pricing and all that kind of stuff. Other than that, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, be sure to do so. We've got lots of great videos lined up for you guys. Have yourself a great day. We'll see you on the next video.